I was having a conversation recently with a leader, and he shared with me that there is an individual in her team that doesn't really get along with other people. And many times this individual might be perceived as being aggressive in their behavior. So the leader asked me, Florian, what can I do? This was one of the topics we discussed in that conversation. And one of the things that I share with her, and I will share with you if you deal with someone like that, is more or less, you want to acknowledge their intention, because here is what happens. There's a gap between their intentions and the perception that the other team members have. Not necessarily their intention, but how they perceive that person's actions and behaviors. And what we could do to help the person kind of open up a little bit more and become more aware of that behavior is to help them by saying, I know your intentions are good, but what we perceive as your message being is this. And now you're using a technical mirroring where you're repeating what the person just said. So it will go like this. Say, well, we're always late with these deliveries. And you would say, well, Florian, I know your intention is good, but what we perceive as your message being is that we're to blame for this late delivery, whatever that is, and that gives them the opportunity to say, well, no, but what I meant was this and what I meant was that. You kind of acknowledge their intentions, because their intentions, chances are their intentions are good. They want to actually help the team. They want to move things forward. And this happens many times when people are more aggressive in their communication, more direct in their communication, and they have colleagues and co-workers that are more passive and conflict avoidant. And so if you deal with these kind of situations, one way is to acknowledge that their intentions are good, and then share your perception of that, right? I know your intentions are good, but my perception of your message is this. And that gives them a chance to clarify. Yeah, my intentions were good, and what I was trying to say is this. And kind of bridges the gap between their intentions and the team's perception. Let me know if this helped you, and if you apply it in any way with your team or someone that has a more direct communication style.